Hello everybody, how are you doing? Welcome back to Man City Unplugged, your very own Man City fan channel, and what a day it is. This is the UEFA Champions League and it's the knockout round. Does not matter which stage it is, group stage, the final, the semi-final, the quarter-final, does not matter when it is, where these teams meet. Real Madrid versus Man City is becoming even more than an El Clasico these days. Some people even call it better than an El Clasico. Barcelona fans might be, annoyed, but that is the truth. You look at the contests and which both of these teams have met face to face, and you'll see why I call it the modern day El Clasico. Each of the encounters in the past few seasons between these two teams, the only surprise is why has this not matchup been a Champions League final? That is the only surprise. Ancelotti versus Pep Guardiola. Look at how Ancelotti and Pep Guardiola are speaking to each other. You look at the respect in the eyes of both the managers. You look at for how long they're speaking with each other. You can suddenly see the admiration for each other. Ancelotti has won the highest number of Champions Leagues, and after that, it's Pep Guardiola, I think, who's won the most. You can see the respect there. Very interesting with the very interesting with the lineup actually. I was just talking to a friend about this that just before the stream began that I was really surprised by the front three. I thought it would be Mamouche on the left, Foden on the right, and then Haaland in the middle. I thought it's the Etihad, it's our atmosphere, it's our fans, and Pep Guardiola will go for the jugular here. Pep Guardiola will try to turn it around, but he's gonna be defensive. Honestly, I'm a bit disappointed with that. I won't sit here and moan, obviously, and spoil the atmosphere. But I'm not happy with the front three. The midfield for me is more stronger than I've imagined. I thought maybe Nico Gonzalez, Kovacic, and De Bruyne, but I would take Stones, Bernardo, De Bruyne over that midfield probably because Bernardo and John Stones are literally unpressable. The work rate of Bernardo is incredible. Bernardo can almost come back and take the ball of the centre backs. Is an expert at that, which means John Stones could actually play as a box to box midfielder as well in this game, with Bernardo sitting back a bit, especially when we have the ball, not during our defensive phase, but when we have the ball. Bernardo could be the one who could maybe carry the ball. Bernardo for me is slightly a better ball carrier than Kovacic. Gautam is here. They say their citizens big match tonight. One of the biggest matches, Gautam. I mean, honestly, people are really surprised that this is a knockout match. People are surprised that this match has happened in the round of 16 in the knockouts like it's happening today. This match has been a quarter final. This match has been a semi final. It has not been the final. That is the only surprise. Edison back. What do you think about the defense, Gautam? What do you think about defense, and what do you think about John Stones playing as the DM? Manuel Akanji, Yasko Guardiol, Jack Grealish is there. Jack Grealish, I think, is going to be the key. Jack Grealish is going to be the key. Almost a great ball. Great to see that Jack Grealish is looking to play progressive passes. Edison as well there. Look at the pace of Mbappe playing on the shoulder of Diaz and Ake. Diaz and Ake ain't gonna catch Mbappe. I'm very sorry. This does not mean that centre backs with no pace cannot play against pacey forwards. Terry was John Terry and Gary Cahill was a very good partnership, and none of them had pace. When you do not have pace as centre back pairing, your positional sense needs to be superb, and you need to actually. That's a free kick for City, and you need to actually have your midfield, press very well. The key to the key to managing pacey players is your midfield having a high press. That's the key. Midfield having a high press, because when midfield has a high press, that means the opposition midfield cannot time the balls there. If the time a pass, kudos to them, but then they cannot time it. So I think the pressure from the midfield in the positional sense. Gautam says, well, I knew we'll be a bit defensive and I'm happy that our defense is back, especially Ake Gautam, especially with Ake and Akanji playing it right back. I mean, in a way, this is our treble defense, even solidified with Josko Guardiola being added there. Stones in the DM. I think if you, I think this is virtually a treble winning, defense with the exception of Stones playing the Rodri role, and that's it. That's a con of a City. City have started a well. City have started a well here. Gautam says Grealish is already on his duty. He looks very sharp. Gautam Grealish looks absolutely sharp. Kevin De Bruyne with the corner. Oh, what a header by Josko Guardiola! If I'm not mistaken, that's a great header by Josko Guardiola. But I think Madrid is on the counter there. Nathan Ake on the left, covering in for Guardiola, but misplaced pass from Madrid and Bernardo Silva has it back. You cannot concede today from a corner from on the counter attack to the opposition. That is a sin. City are looking bright. City are looking very bright, to be honest. We have started off well, but I'm slightly concerned with how forward Guardiola is literally going. That's a bit of a concern for me. Look at where Josko Guardiola is. I know with the ball he's almost coming into midfield, but the problem for City has always been the turnover, right? And now you see where Akanji and Guardiola are. It's literally two at the back, Diaz and Ake, and then a three. It's literally a 2-3 with Stones, Guardiola, and Akanji, the three in front of our centre backs. It's literally a 2-3-4-1. Sorry, 2-3-5-1. 2-3-4-1. Yeah, 2-3-4-1. That's a goal kick. So it's interesting that you have both Guardiola and Akanji coming into the midfield. Maybe the idea with that is Pep knows that 1v1 defending Vinicius and Rodrigo is not possible. So if you have your full backs in the middle, probably Vinny and Rodrigo will be dragged into the middle, something like that. That could be the idea, you just never know. Gautam says he saw the Madrid lineup and changed ours. just a bit on this, Gautam. What did you think of just a bit away from the topic, but what did you think of Plymouth Argyle knocking out Liverpool and our FA Cup draw? I think we are the strongest team left in the FA Cup now. Whatever might happen today, I think we must take that trophy very strong, very. No, we must take that. Uh, I'm not getting the word. What is it? We must get that trophy seriously. The FA Cup. Liverpool out, Chelsea out, Spurs out, Arsenal out. One of Newcastle or Brighton will be out, I think. City are patiently building up in the middle, but that is what silently Madrid want, to be honest. Look at that, Savinho losing the ball. This is the turnover. This is the turnover that Madrid wants right now. This is probably the turnover that Madrid wants. Gautam just treble saved, so relieved on that front. and also the danger of a quadruple, Gautam, the danger of a quadruple. Because literally, quadruple was a serious thing. Quadruple was a serious thing with Liverpool.